anything. What's up, chat? How's it going? Freaking jamming out here. It's late. It's late. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to go late. Live late. It's just how things unfold, okay? Don't complain to me. Don't complain to me. Maybe you should just be awake later, huh? Maybe you should just stay awake later at night. You ever thought about that one? Quiet boy. Quiet yourself. Anyway, we have some stuff to talk about. And give me one moment. Un momento. So, I have been keeping a very close eye on Marathon, of course, and obviously Destiny and Rocket League, because that's probably the main thing I play. But we got some stuff to talk about. Let me make sure everything is chilling. You are quiet? How quiet? Really quiet? Is that better? Is that better? How's that? Because I've messed with my mic settings recently. I'm probably gonna have to redo them. Bro, giving me ads right away. I'm sorry, Quim. I didn't mean to. I think it might be on pre-rolls. I think it's on the lowest thing. Here, let me look. Let me check. Let me take a gander. Yeah, man, I have it on the lowest possible thing. I apologize. I'm sorry. Please forgive. Dude, I will say ads have gotten ridiculous on all sorts of sites. Like YouTube, dude, I mean, unfortunately I have YouTube Premium, but dude, there's too many ads. I mean, like, even like back when I used Snapchat regularly, everything, it was just one story, ad, story, ad. And, like, you just couldn't finish it. You wanted to just leave the app right away. There are times even when I'm watching a Twitch stream, where it's like I'll be watching the gameplay and I'm really enjoying it, you know, and then all of a sudden, 5 minutes of ads, and I'm just gonna close it at that point. I wish I could control it better than I can, but I can't, unfortunately. Let me pull up what I wanted to discuss today. So we actually got a quick little preview yesterday of the Rocket League drops. So these bad boys, the banners, are coming for season 21. So if you haven't gotten to your peak rank yet and you really want your next level of reward, go ahead and get them now, because the season's ending on the 11th. So you have 6 days. 6 days. Hurry up. Hurry up. No, we're getting reset. And during that time, hopefully, we're gonna get a fix on the bots. They need to get rid of the rank PNG on everything. Dude, I agree. They needed to, I don't know. They just need to come up with some. They're not bad. It could be better. But they also, the few days ago, they did release the, their fix for the bots. But they just basically talked about how they're going to have an anti-cheat implemented into the game, and you can load either with the anti-cheat or without the anti-cheat. If you decide to launch with, you won't be able to use Bake's mod or any other third-party plugin. However, if you launch without, then you would be able to use them. So you do have a workaround there, which is kind of nice. I know I had a prior video that I talked about some stuff with ball chasing. I did not upload that, but thankfully we're going to keep those features that I talked about that we'd be missing. So moving on from there, let's take a look at Marathon. I've been really hyped about Marathon recently, if I'm going to be honest. Been looking really forward to it. I've had the chance to play the server slam with a few friends of mine, and I enjoyed it a lot. Gameplay, gunplay felt really nice. I didn't I didn't find anything that I hated about it, like right off the bat. There was one thing that kind of was annoying, performance issues, and they did actually talk about this in a article they released talking about stuff that they were aware of going on. And that was like a performance issue capping frames at like 80 to 100. So hopefully they fix that so then I can get the most out of my PC. But other than that, I didn't really have any other issues. I didn't experience the name change issue personally. I know a few of my friends did, but I mean, to be honest, that's not that big of a deal. So, taking a look at some of the information here from Marathon. Pre-orders, obviously, game's going live today, later at 1 a.m. here if you're in the United States on the East Coast. And then taking a look at some of the updates and stuff. This article here was released 2 days ago. So a little bit behind here, but we're talking about it now, so it's better late than never. But just real quick, we're talking about seasons. We're getting about 3 months per season, which is pretty typical for like Rocket League, battle pass type thing. Fortnite, everything is pretty much 3 months, excuse me. So it's not too bad. I'm gonna be used to that. And just like any other typical extraction shooter, there's gonna be a reset after that. So pretty average stuff. Now I will say I personally have not played Arc Raiders, and I personally have not played like I played a little bit of Tarkov. I have like maybe 3 hours in Tarkov, I think. But in there, I know that it's difficult to get back to a certain level of equipment after you've lost all of it. Now in Marathon here, they discuss here it's about raising your power floor, and the options available to you. So as you grind and rank up your stuff, then you're going to get to this new baseline. So then every time you lose stuff, you'll always have a next ring on the ladder to kind of go back to, so it won't be as hard, which is very nice. Again, not sure if any other extraction shooters do that, but I just thought that was kind of a neat feature. A few other things that they talk about, a little bit of the story, stuff that's going to be in season 1 here. They talk about what's getting released later today. So we have the 6 factions, including the Sekiguchi genetics, which was locked during the server slam. The thief shell, which is going to be pretty cool, especially with that grappling hook ability, and her drone. It's definitely going to switch some stuff up for sure. Here's the roadmap. Pretty cool. Bungie can actually make a good roadmap. They have yet to make one for Destiny. Is a little butthurt about that, but whatever, man. I don't give a shit. Fine. And then they talk a little bit on season 2. So we're actually going to be getting a new runner shell season 2, as well as some new mods for guns, implants, backpacks, weapons, stuff like that. And at the start of season 2, we're also the start of season 1, so launch, we're also getting 2 new maps, and then the unlockable marathon ship. So yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Really excited. And yesterday, Marathon actually also released Mr. Bungo. The Bungo released a music video. I have seen this already, but I did want to just share it with you guys because I thought it was really freaking cool. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this real quick, and then yeah, let me double check this. Make sure this is up here.
Is there a sign of life and what's beyond? If I get out alive, they'll call me God. In flames, I will die for what I want, and I
Yeah, they just do their cinematics so well. Bungie's always been great at cinematics. To the marathon ship, baby! I'm excited to see how this is gonna be in-game, for sure. Especially because Bungie's announced that they're gonna have like raid-style mechanics similar to Destiny, and I'm a big Destiny fan, so I think that would be amazing if they can pull it off well. If they can pull it off well. Now, I am a little salty, I'll admit, I am a little salty for sure. The fact that this is just, like, I don't know, it feels like they kind of just gave up on Destiny. But oh well. Oh well. This song's kind of a banger too, I'm not gonna lie. Bungo definitely cooks. They definitely cooked on their cinematics. The Cryo Archive. Now, I will say, I know nothing about, like, the lore, of this video, and of, like, the I guess, the races or the species of people, I guess, so this is all very intriguing to me. Because again, I mean, Destiny did such a good job, like in the beginning, you know, with some of their stories and their lore, and it just pulled you in. And hopefully we get to see some of that come back, kind of like from Forsaken or what was the other one? Witch Queen. Those two were very memorable stories. And I know a lot of people didn't really like the Red War, but I loved the Red War. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I don't I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be well received. And I have a little bit of proof, I guess, to show you for that. Taking a look at the store here, I've actually been keeping a close eye on Marathon in the store here. And if we look at the top sellers, it's in first. It's in first. Yesterday it was in fourth, and the day before that it was in third. Arc Raiders has only been going down. Not saying that I'm an Arc Raiders hater. Again, I've never played it before, but what I will also tell you about that is numbers are down. I mean, it is during the start of the week, so I won't well, I guess it is Thursday, huh? It is in the middle of the week though, so numbers are, you know, of course going to be a little bit more down, but I mean, we're only seeing a peak of, like, within just like the past month, our peak was at 298,000 and it's only dropped since. So I think if once Marathon comes out, I think a lot of these people who are playing Arc Raiders are probably going to like start seeing the stuff about Marathon, and they're gonna swap over. But yeah, like I was saying, it's in the top, it's in the first place. And it's crazy because during the server slam, you know, there were lots of negative things being said about it, and it dropped all the way down to like, I think it was in like the 20s or the 30s or something. And then after the server slam was over, I remember checking it the day immediately after, and it went up all the way to, like I said, what was it, fourth, and then it went to fifth, and then it's now in first. So, and this is the day of release. So I think a lot of the sentiments toward the game have changed. And I think a lot of the negative reviews in the first place were just from people who were more casual gamers. People who got into the server slam, tried it out, and were just like, not for me, man, you know? So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to do well. And I really don't have much to say about Arc Raiders. Again, I've never played it. I've only watched gameplay of it, and to me it looks like it's a little boring. That's it. It just looks a little bland. You know, I was watching a live stream the other day, and someone commented on that video that we just watched together here, and someone was like, yeah, Arc Raiders just looks like a cheap game compared to this. And you know what, I will say, Bungie has always done cinematics really well, and Bungie has always put in the effort to their marketing and stuff, so it could also just be that. But again, I have high hopes. We'll quickly go through here, go through this launch times, just quickly, frequently asked questions and stuff, and then I'm probably gonna end stream. I don't plan on staying on much longer. I do want to get to bed so I can wake up at a decent time, make sure everything's set up, and then I can stream Marathon for you guys. Because like I said, I'm excited for this game, and I'm excited to see where it's gonna go, especially if it does poorly. Because if Marathon does poorly, Bungo's bye-bye. Bungo's down the drain. I don't see Bungie recovering from this. So we'll just quickly go through this and then yeah, we'll chalk it up there. So we're launching on the 5th, which is today. Here's the obviously the time zones in which it'll be available for you to play. So for me, it would be 1 a.m. or what? Excuse me, 1 p.m. EST. And then slowly moving on through. Servers go live, blah blah blah. Preload, yes. So pre-download is available if you are curious. Currently have it downloaded. So if you did want to get that done while you're at work today or something, go ahead. Yes, you'll have to reload, re-download other than Server Slam. They are two different applications. So you can uninstall the Server Slam, but install Marathon. Marathon's available on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S with cross compatibility. So if you are on one of those consoles, you can play with your PC friends if you have any. What is different from the Server Slam? So we're getting all of the content. We're getting all 28 weapons. So we had that on day 1, but we're also getting the new zone, the 3 zones. So we're getting Dire Marsh, God, I can't think of the other one, Perimeter and Outpost. And then eventually we will be getting the Cryo Archive. So we'll have also the 6th ability as well as the shell. They talked about rank mode going live, but that won't be going live until about halfway through launch, so don't have to worry about ranked just yet. Now keep in mind, if you guys did not look at the patch notes or anything and you're wondering why you can't get to that 3rd brand new place that they released, it's because you have to get to runner level 12 first. So make sure that you're just, playing the game, Perimeter and Dire Marsh, whatever the case, get to level 12, and then you'll have that area unlocked for the next day when it unlocks. Rewards, talks about rewards here. You'll get them, the rollout the first day, so you should get them once you load into your account. If you don't see them right away, then just give it a little second and they should pop up. Talking about Twitch drops, because there are lots of Twitch drops, and that's coming up here. Speaking of Twitch drops, if you link your Bungie account with Twitch, you are eligible for these right here. The small kitty, which is a sticker, you would have to subscribe or gift a subscription to a creator playing Marathon. The Twitch sponsored kit, aka the standard in-game loot, watch for an hour. Profile emblem, pink graffiti bonus, or Bingus, watch for 1 hour. Profile background, pink graffiti Bingus, watch for 2 hours. Weapon sticker, the graffiti Bingus, watch for 3 hours. And then the weapon skin for the sniper, the white and purple here. All of those will be available for you to redeem if you are watching Twitch streams. I will try to have drops on for you so you don't have to worry. Breeski, what is up? Oh my god, it's been forever since I've seen your name, and my bitrate is dropping like crazy. I don't know what's happening. How are you doing? Moving on, seasons and login queues. Launch days are busy, so there will be a few short queues, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, we got some stuff to look forward to there. That's for sure. I'm excited to see how Marathon is going to be. I'm excited to see no more bots on Rocket League. That's going to be exciting. And then I'm excited to kinda just, I don't know, start streaming again. So other than that, guys, I don't really have too much more to talk about with you. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here and get me some sleep, because I am going to need to wake up to play me some Marathon. Other than that, guys, I will talk to you guys all later, and I appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out. And yeah, turn on notifications, follow, subscribe, check out all my other socials, and yeah, check back in. Bye bye.